I saw an article this morning in the newspaper. It sort of said, oh, these pop stars, they get rich, then they want their face on the front of every album cover, then they want to save the world.
Yeah. Like
as if it's a bad thing, you know. Unfortunately, you know, whether you like it or not, you're in a position where people are going to listen to you. And whereas, you know, Sting has chosen the sort of rainforest thing, or Geldof chose the Ethiopian thing to make their stand, you know. It can get boring. It really can get boring. I agree with that. But I think you've got to put aside the fact that it can get boring. It's going to be really boring if we haven't got a planet.
Yeah.
That's going to be really boring, you know?
Paul McCartney's doing his little bit to save the world. He and his wife Linda are founding members of the British environmental group ARC, for which they've recently done a TV commercial promoting biodegradable laundry soap. But McCartney's also got a career to tend to, and if you've been missing him for the last couple of years, well, you'll be happy to know he's back.
My brave, my brave, my brave.
McCartney's 17th post-Beatles album, Flowers in the Dirt, is a cornucopia of collaborations, with producers ranging from George Martin to Trevor Horn, guitarists from Dave Gilmour to ex-Pretender Robbie McIntosh, and even on 4 tracks, a fellow Liverpudlian songwriter by the name of Declan McManus, better known as...
Someone mentioned Elvis Costello, and I said, well, you know, I like his work, and it could be great.
I've really enjoyed writing with him. I learned a lot about by having to explain myself.
We had some funny moments, though. I mean, I'd bring in a record, and I'd play it for Elvis, and he'd just sort of stand there. He said, I hate every single thing about that record. Oh, yeah.
If you work too deliberately and you're afraid to criticize each other, you're not going to get anywhere.
It was like, he said, well, all right, I'll tell you what, let's stick a nice big echo on that snare. And you said, oh, no. So, okay. Can that idea? It was not a very good idea, that echo on the snare. Can that? OK, I'll tell you what we do. Put a little chorus on that guitar. It'll smooth it out, be beautiful. Oh, not chorus.
You've got to be able to go, no, that's rubbish. You know, can't say that. Don't be stupid.
So wait a minute, no echo, no chorus? OK. So we put a synth in. Oh, not synths. So we're going, oh, bloody hell, what are we going to do, man?
What McCartney and Costello did come up with was some of the best songs on an already inventive album, proving that creative friction has its rewards. One outside idea that Paul really didn't go for, however, came from producer Trevor Horn, who suggested that the by now ultra-wealthy McCartney jump on the rap bandwagon.
All these rap records are always saying, you know, I've got a Cadillac, I've got a Merc, I got more gold chains than you got, I got to chill out in my mansion, I got this, and they're always like boasting that they're the best, they've done better. He said, you've got to do it. He said, you've got to do, you know. Well, my name is Paul, and I'm better than you all. I got more dough than you're ever going to show. You know, and he said, it'd be great, man. He said, you've got to do it. I said, no way.
McCartney's My Brave Face single will be out in about a week and a half, and his album Flowers in the Dirt will follow on June 6th. He'll also be starting a world tour somewhere in Scandinavia come September with a band that'll include Robbie McIntosh and Average White Band veteran Hamish Stewart on guitars and Linda McCartney on keyboards.